spots now, Michelle.
Yeah, so we saw that transition over the last couple of hours, as expected, happening first in the northwestern part of Rhode Island and now working its way towards the coastline, where it's been soaking rain through the night. In fact, almost an inch of rain in some spots. But notice this bright yellow that you see between Fall River and New Bedford, Narragansett, Newport, and Jamestown. As a radar sweeps by, what we're likely seeing in here is some sleet and some wet snow mixing in. That rain-snow line will continue to track to the south and east this morning, so we are going to see that transition over to all snow in these communities. And again, we've been timing this out for you. So by the end of the morning commute, this is starting to work its way into Cape Cod. By about, say, 7:30 or so, should be seeing mostly snow in New Bedford, Newport. That's likely to happen within, say, the next half hour. And again, those are just estimates, but gives you an idea of when we expect all snow to be taking place, even at the coastline. Further inland, you're already seeing the snow, and it's coming down at varying intensities. As it picks up, that's when you're going to start to see your accumulations. And we also see that the temperatures have been sort of fluctuating too, based on the intensity of the snow, but some darker blues at times through parts of 295, Route 6 in the western part of Rhode Island, down through Coventry too. We've been seeing the snow falling now, and it's starting to stick to some of those secondary roads as the temperatures have been hovering between, say, 32 and 35 degrees. We've got our threat tracker high. This isn't something we do very often, but even more so than the amount of snow with this, it's really the timing that the heaviest of the snow is going to be this morning into the early afternoon. Is going to make it very difficult for traveling. Not only will the roadways be slick, but we'll also see reduced visibility. I kept our threat tracker elevated for tonight. The reason why: temperatures drop. Anything that's wet, it's going to freeze up. So black ice is a concern as those temperatures drop. So still slick travel, even though the snow will be winding down before the evening commute. Saturday looks sunny, dry, and chilly. Winter storm warning through 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Most of our area, except for Newport County, Fall River, New Bedford, where a little bit less snow is expected, you've got a winter weather advisory. Not a big difference, though, in the snowfall totals. 34 degrees in Smithfield right now, 33 in Providence. We're above freezing everywhere. So again, it's slower to accumulate until we get into those heavier bands of snow. You can see in Providence a little coating now on the rooftops there from our city cam. 33 feels like 24. Winds from the north at 13 miles per hour. And we're going to see some gusts as high as 25 to 35 miles per hour as our storm intensifies. I mentioned the thunder snow in New York City, and you can see where some of those darker bands of blue are off to our west. This storm is intensifying as it makes its way towards our area. It'll track south and east, and that higher snowfall rates will continue to push into our area. So we're not too far from when we're going to start to see the height of this storm, with our Futurecast showing moderate to heavy snowfall, an inch an hour or more expected at times. 9 o'clock this morning through the early afternoon. By 2 o'clock, the intensity of it is easing up a little bit, and by 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, we should be back under dry skies and clear conditions for tonight. So the snowfall amounts about 4 to 7 inches for most of our area. The exception is the extreme south coast, New Bedford, Cape Cod, where slightly less is expected to fall as you are transitioning over to that snow a little slower. 7-day Futurecast. So from 34 and snowy today to a dry weekend, upper 30s to lower 40s for Saturday and Sunday. Monday into Tuesday, chance of some snow showers Monday, but the main day that we're concerned about for next week is Tuesdays. Our computer models are continuing to show the potential for another storm system. So we'll be keeping you updated on it all online, WPRI.com. Pete Mangioni's in with me today. He's been blogging away. It's a great source to go to for more detailed scientific analysis of the storm. And Tony will be in tonight tracking the very latest as we continue to see impacts here in southern New England throughout the day from this system. Let's go out to the roads with JamCam traffic reporter Gina.